Hello, my name is Jermaine Jones and this is about the 10th time of me trying to film this intro. A little bit about me, I'm originally from the UK, now living in Sydney. Last year, me and a good friend of mine, we cycled around Australia 14,000 kilometers, all to raise awareness for mental health. Now I've switched to ultra running to take on a new challenge of running for multiple days across this November. A little bit about the challenge. My intention is to run a half marathon every day for 7 days. At the end of that 7 days, if I'm feeling good, mind and body, I'll push for another 7 days, then another 7 days, then another 7 days. But at the minute, I'm just going to challenge myself for 1 week and see how I feel and continue, hopefully. I would like to do the full month of November, half marathon every day, but I'm gonna document the first week and we're gonna see how we're feeling at the end of the first week and if we're gonna continue on to the next one. So let me explain why I'm doing this and I guess my inspiration. So the reason why I'm taking on this challenge is I've always been inspired by people who take on these ultra challenges from a kid. Last year, doing this bike ride around Australia, I feel like I've unlocked a little bit of potential and this need and desire to push and test myself. So this is going to be my version of doing this. Getting out of my comfort zone. I'm not a runner and I wasn't a cyclist, and taking on this new challenge of running multiple half marathons and hopefully leading to something bigger. Inspirations, myself, battling depression, the many other millions of people around the world that battle depression 365 days a year, and also a friend of mine who passed away from battling cancer long term, and knowing that she was fighting her entire life with a smile on her face. So these things really inspire me to push myself, although I'm not doing this event for charity. The people that have suffered and the people that I've lost, and the lead up to doing a big event which will be for charity.
Good morning. It is day one of running half marathons. So if you can see that, 3:30 in the morning, and I already know that I'm going to be very sleep deprived during this whole thing. Let's go and run.
Towards the end of day one of running a half marathon every day. I feel pretty good so far, but I already know this is going to be quite taxing on the body and the mind. Had to get up quite early this morning to run before work. So anyway, end of day one. I'll see you all day two. Good evening. It is 5:45 on day two of running a half marathon every day. Like I said, I'm going to try and set a goal of a week and then see how I get on from there. Just about to get ready. You can see my little running shoes in the background there. I'm going to take this real slow and steady because yesterday's run, or yesterday's morning run, was way too quick. The half marathon was under 2 hours. And if I want to get a lot of half marathons done, I need to get that pace right down and kind of save some of the energy. So yeah, let's get into day two of running a half marathon every day. But don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe if you're on YouTube, and if you're on Instagram, little thumbs up, drop me a message. Hopefully this inspires you guys to take on your own little challenge or big challenge. Let's go. Okay, so here we are, beautiful day in Sydney on the start of day two of running a half marathon every day. Legs is feeling good, The mind feels great, but you asked me that in an hour or so time, and we'll see how we are. But currently, good spirits. Very, very early days in this challenge, but I'm so happy that I'm even able to think about doing something like this. Doing the cycle around Australia has definitely helped with the head and given me a little bit of confidence and stupidity, I guess. I'm hoping that I can back it up doing these runs for the next week, but we'll see. Time will tell. Anyway, a little bit more to how I'm trying to do these runs. So of course yesterday's run was very early in the morning. That run was about 4 AM before work. Today the run is starting at basically just coming up to 6 o'clock after work, which is giving me over 24 hours to recover. That's not always going to be the case. Tomorrow I'll try and run after work again, which will be 24 hours, and the weekend obviously not working, so that gives me a lot more time. But then next week there'll be some occasions where I have to run at night, and then first thing the next morning. I'm trying to give myself a bit of rest every couple of days with those blocks where it's over 24 hours, but there's going to be some occasions where it's only less than 12 hours with that little sleep in between. But this is what I signed up for. This is why I like doing some stupid stuff like this and testing myself. I'm not going to film all of this run today because I don't want the video to be too long, but I'm just trying to give you guys a little snippet into each day 2, and just sort of show you how it's all going along the way. So I'll film a little bit more, and then we'll hopefully be on day 3. Fingers crossed. Beautiful day, beautiful day. Let's go. If you ever hear me say that I enjoy running, I'm lying. I'm lying. Right, we are just over 11 kilometers in, ticking over. Body feels alright, but damn, I'm fucking bored. So bored doing this. Reminds me of being back on the bike. Anyway, as you can see, nice sunset behind me. Back in Centennial Park. I always seem to end up in this park. Probably should find somewhere else to run, shouldn't I? Just finished half marathon number 2, 2 hours 4 minutes and 47 seconds with an average pace of 5 minutes 53 kilometers. Getting a little bit of calf strain. Yeah, definitely feeling marathon or half marathon number 2, but gonna go home, eat lots of food, stretch, try and cool down, and then get ready for day 3. See you on day 3. So a little update on the body so far. My right calf getting a little bit tight, a little bit sore. Gonna spend some time with the roller and massage gun, just really trying to work the muscles and get them ready for tonight's 21.1 kilometer run. As you can see, I'm in a nice pink singlet so that everyone can see me. Hopefully this is going to reflect my mood at the moment. So I just finished work, ready to take on another evening of half marathons. As I'm saying that, I'm thinking I'm on my 3rd half marathon, which hopefully is at the easy stage, and hopefully I can get a couple more days or even weeks out of this. Heading to yours truly, the famous Centennial Park, which I seem to do all of my runs. I got a nice segment come up yesterday, a nice challenge, a nice achievement come up on Strava yesterday, that I've got the most segments in the last 90 days. But yeah, I'm ready to go. Foam roller, get some massage gun over my legs, and then gonna get into this run. If you guys are watching us on YouTube, I keep saying this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Starting up this channel again, documenting this half marathon challenge on the lead up to something that's going to be slightly bigger, hopefully in 2024. But I will keep you all in the loop as we get closer to the new year. But anyway, for now, just watch me take on this challenge and damage my knees and my ankles for your pleasure. Time to warm up. All warmed up, ready to go. I'm not going to take my GoPro out with me today just because it was a bit of a pain carrying it yesterday, so I'm not going to take it out on every single run, but I will try to take it out on some to film. Looking outside, I don't know if you can see up there, it looks like it's going to rain. Maybe not tonight, but it looks like tomorrow's run is going to be quite wet, so I'm going to have to get my rain jacket ready tonight for tomorrow's run. And that's going to be quite eventful. But anyway, tonight's run, going to try and blast through. I shouldn't say blast through. Going to take my time getting through tonight's half marathon, and then by the time you see me, I'll be coming back into the house, finished, probably quite sweaty, ready to eat some food. Peace. Just got in from my half marathon number 3. It is now 8:30 at night. Little update on the run. Started off great up until about 18 kilometers. Everything was going well, good pace, and then from 18 kilometers onwards, the right calf is starting to get even more tighter and very, very sore. So managed to complete the half marathon, drink lots of water, eat lots of food, massage gun, recovery boots, foam roller, or sleep, and then hopefully I'm going to be speaking for tomorrow. So I'll see you guys all tomorrow. I've got some form of, I don't know if it's like a blister or a boil or something between my thighs from chafing, and it's quite sore. It's a little bit open, so I'm trying to use some wipes and antiseptic cream and quite a large kind of plaster bandage thing to cover it up so that I can do today's run. It is 7:15. Annie behind the camera, myself, just about to have some breakfast, and then we're going to head to Centennial Park again. The problem is that it's forecast to rain today, so I'm trying to work out whether or not I take a jacket or if I just run like this and use the old waterproof skin. But time to eat, time to run. I made the big mistake of stopping my watch, so I had to restart it again. So at the minute, this watch is currently saying 13.4, but I think I was running for about 5 kilometers before when I stopped that one. So we're nearly there. Half marathon 4, nearly done. Had a little bit of support today, which is good. A little bit overcast as well, but it's feeling really hot. Just trying to have a good technique with my run today, because my calf and my Achilles is pretty sore. I don't want to push it too much and then get a major injury, so I'm just watching it as I go along. But anyway, spirits are good. Seem to be feeling pretty good as well. Lots of tailwind, big breakfast before this. I'm gonna have a big meal after this as well. Anyway, back to it. Good morning. It is day
5 of running half marathons. As you can see from this water on the floor and the fact that I'm wearing a rain jacket, it is very, very wet in Sydney right now. So a little update on the body. Everything feels great except for my Achilles, right up to my calf. Everything is very, very sore in that region on my right foot. So I really don't know how I'm going to get on today. I don't want to pull the pin. I was thinking about it this morning of maybe stopping to not get injured, but I've decided I'm going to go out, just run, head towards the most famous park on this YouTube channel, aka Centennial Park. Try and do a couple of loops and try and complete this half marathon. The rest of my body feels great. I've recovered well. I think it's been nearly 20 hours since my run yesterday. I did go out last night. I'm not a big drinker anymore, but there was a big work function, so I went out last night. So feeling a little bit worse for wear, I guess. But yeah, ready to take on this half marathon now. Annie's also coming out for a little bit of support in her rain jacket. So yeah, just gonna see how I can get on. Yeah, it's not the greatest, is it?
It's awful.
All right, let's do this.
My right leg is pretty jacked at the minute. Got a lot of pain in my Achilles, a lot of pain in my calves. I managed to finish today, but I was doing the kind of ultra shuffle at the end, shuffling along. Average pace was really slow, and I'm actually struggling to take my sock off now because my ankle is that swollen. But in the background, if Andy wants to show you on the TV, there's this guy on Rich Roll who has been running 15,000 days straight. I don't know how many Ks he's doing a day, but that's 1,500 Ks a day, and that was 2 years ago. And I follow that guy on Instagram, and he's still going now, running every day. So I know it's probably not half marathon every day, but that guy is running every day. So it's interesting to hear about what he's saying about running on heavy legs and tired legs, and how good it can be and how bad it can be as well. So look, I'm not sure if I'm going to continue. I'm going to reassess tomorrow. Hopefully I can continue and at least get to the 7 days, which is like a little mini goal. But we'll see tomorrow on day 6. Basically, a little update. I made it to day 5 in the end of running a half marathon every day, over 120 kilometers I think it was in the end. On day 4 I started to get a bit of a pain in my Achilles and my calf, but I just thought, you know, doing an ultra event, push through. Day 5, that pain continued, it got worse, and then I started to get kind of a warm sensation in my tendon, which usually is a sign of it's starting to tear. So I stopped on day 5. I got a scan a couple of days ago, and luckily the doctor thinks that it's not a tear. It's probably more of like a tendonitis, hopefully, but I'll get those results back in a couple of days to be 100% sure that it's not a tear. I'm going to continue filming my recovery now, but this is going to be the end of my half marathon every day, and I'm going to continue vlogging right up until the big ultra event, which I'll be announcing very soon. So don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. The next videos will be the vlog of me recovering and getting back into training for this big challenge that's coming up in 2024.